Hi, and welcome back. We're going to do level 2 now. Our first example tells us 6 equals negative s plus 77. And then they want, given the above equation, what is the value of 1 plus 5 times the quantity 77 minus s? So we need to first solve for s in this first equation, and then we'll substitute our answer back in. So, just like in the last couple problems, we need to undo or use our inverse operations to get our variable, in this case the s, by itself. So I notice I have plus 77, so I'm going to do the opposite, which is minus 77. And what I do to one side, I do to the other. My 77s will cancel, and I have 6 minus 77. So I'm going to take my calculator and go 6 minus 77 equals, and I get negative 71. Equals negative s. Be careful not to drop your negative there. Now, my variable looks like it's by itself, but I still have this negative, so I need to get rid of my negative. Well, what this is really saying is negative 1 times s. So again, I'm going to do that inverse operation. The opposite of multiplication is division, so I'm going to divide by negative 1 on both sides. Well, we have a negative 71 divided by a negative 1. Negative over negative tells us our answer is a positive number, and dividing by 1 doesn't change our number at all, so we have a positive 71 equal to s. Now if you look, there is no 71 here. That's because we haven't finished. They want us to find the value of this final equation. So I have 1 plus 5 times 77 minus s. But since we just solved for s and we now know it's a positive 71, we can substitute this number in for s. So I have 1 plus 5 times the quantity of 77 minus 71. And the only reason it's negative here is because our s was negative here. So now I'm just going to follow my order of operations. According to order of operations, PEMDAS, my p parentheses, I must solve in my parentheses first. And 77 minus 71 gets me 6. After parentheses comes exponents. We have no exponents. We move on to multiplication or division. I have no division, but I do have multiplication. I have 5 times 6, which gets me 30. And then finally, addition and subtraction. I have 1 plus 30, which is 31. Now if we check our answers, we see C is 31.